Good afternoon, students. Am I audible? Hello. Good afternoon, student. Am I audible or not? Hello. Hello. Am I audible or not? Okay. Good afternoon. Okay. Wait. 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so in the last lecture we discussed what is the content analysis, how to perform the content analysis, what is the main aim of the content analysis. Okay, that already we discussed. Okay, so how to conduct the content analysis? Using one example, we discussed how to perform the content analysis, what is the importance of the content analysis. So for that we use in one example is a word net. Okay, so what is the importance of the word net, that already we discussed in the last lecture. Okay, so those all are the concepts related to the uh, content analysis. Okay, and the main goal of the content analysis to reduce the large amount of the unstructured content. Okay, to describe the characteristics of the content. So all are the main goals, or you can say the main aims for to develop the content analysis or to perform the content analysis. Okay, two types of the content analysis, one is the conceptual and one is the relational. Okay, in the conceptual we are using only the concept. Okay, if you have a word information, you are searching the uh, query related to the information, then it's find only the information or the inform or info related information. Okay, means based on the concept, it give you the documents based on the concepts. Okay, so those analysis are known as the conceptual analysis. What is the relational analysis? In the relational analysis, it find different relation between your concept. Okay, so it's also perform some conceptual analysis as well as it's find the relation. Okay, if I'm finding the information, then obviously it give me the documents or content related to the information, as well as it's find the relation between the network information, security information. Okay, it's the types of the other information. So it's find the relation with the other words also. So those type of the analysis is known as the relational analysis. What are the current trends and the applications of the indexing? We seen in the last lecture the XML indexing. What is the importance of the XML indexing? Because nowadays our most of the documents are available electronic. Okay, and the most of the in the web format. Okay, so for that we are using the XML indexing. In the XML indexing we have different types of the tag, and based on the tags we can retrieve the indexing. Okay, so this is the XML indexing. Now the your, you can say, the third chapter of your syllabus is the information retrieval models, or you can say the retrieval models. Okay, so this is the formal definition of your IR. Okay, this is the formal definition of the IR. So how many tuples in your information retrieval? So there are the mainly four tuples in the information retrieval. One is the D. D means your capital D means your documents. Okay, the set of the documents or a single document. Q is your query. Okay, F means your framework, which type of the algorithm or which type of the framework you are using to retrieve the documents. Okay, so based on the uh, framework, you can define the different formula. And the R, Q of I, D of I, it's the ranking function. Okay, because based on the query, you can find the different number of documents. So for that, you need to perform some linking operation, and then you can get the documents. Okay, so this is the formal definition. Whenever you want to perform some information retrieval or retrieval model, okay, at that time you need to give four types of the tuples. Okay, so those definition is known as the formal definition. The first one is the set of the documents. For that we have a D, capital D. Okay, query you need to fire, you need to use a framework. Okay, framework means your algorithm or whatever. Okay, and the next after performing the retrieval operation, okay, you need to give uh, ranking to your document with respect to your query. Okay, so this is the formal definition for the IR. Okay. Now, obviously, if you want to use the framework, then we need to see some retrieval model, okay, to find the relevant documents. Okay, so what are the different models, or you can say what is the use of the model. Okay, so retrieval model, to why we are using the retrieval model, to see that, okay, how our model or how our information retrieval works. Okay, so for that we are using the retrieval model, how the documents are ranked. Okay, તમારું જે છે ધારો કે ગૂગલની અંદર if you are searching any information retrieval related query. Okay, so if you want to see કે okay, વિકિપીડિયાનો ધારો કે વિકિપીડિયાનો ફર્સ્ટ પેજ આવે છે, then how the this first page is retrieved. Okay, how the ranking uh, are done by your Google search engine. Okay, so for that we required a retrieval model to represent your uh, process, to represent your models. Okay, so for that we required a retrieval model. Okay, so there are the mainly two types of the retrieval model based on the user task. You can define the two types of the retrieval model. Okay, you based on the user task, you can define the two types of the retrieval model. One is the uh, retrieval based on the ad hoc filtering. Okay, based on the ad hoc filtering, and the next is the browsing. Okay, mainly two types. One is the ad hoc filtering and one is the browsing. This is the most important topic in your IR system, so please remember it. Okay, uh, obviously we will not see all the models. Okay, in your syllabus it is not all the models. Okay, but we will see the basic models, but at least you need to remember all the models name. Okay, so please remember this figure. It is a very important figure. Okay, because exam ની અંદર એવા question આવી શકે કે what are explain the IR models, or what is the importance of the retrieval models, uh, list out the retrieval models and explain any one. Okay, so this type ના questions જે છે not in your mid sem or but in your final examination, we don't know. Okay, but our type ના જે છે questions હોઈ શકે. So please remember the this figure. Okay, so mainly we have two types based on the user task. We have two types of the model. One is the ad hoc filtering and one is the browsing. In the ad hoc filtering, again we have two types. One is the classical model, one is the algebraic model. Okay, one is the classical model and one is the algebraic model. In the classical model, we can divide up, you can say the three types of the model. One is the Boolean, one is the vector, and one is the probabilistic. Okay, एक model જે છે it's based on the Boolean, next model is based on the vector, and third model is the probabilistic. Okay, concept wise જે છે we are dividing our model. Concept wise we are dividing our model. Okay, so one is Boolean, it is a very basic model. One is the vector. In vector we are using the vector mathematical concepts. Okay, and in the probabilistic we are using the probabilistic related mathematical operations. Okay, so this is the classical model. In the algebraic model, we have two types: non-overlapping list and the proximal nodes. Okay, two types of the algebraic models are there. One is the non-overlapping list, and second is the proximal nodes. Okay, in the browsing we have a total three types of the model. One is the flat, one is second is the structure guided, and third one is the hypertext. Okay, in the browsing we have three types of the model. It's flat, structure guided, and hypertext. Okay, now we can divide our classical model. Okay, obviously we will see the classical model only, so you can divide your classical model for the three types based on the Boolean, based on the vector, and based on the probabilistic. In the Boolean, we have a set theoretic or the fuzzy and extended type Boolean type of the model. Okay, it is based on this set theory. Okay, તમારું model જે છે એ set theory base ઉપર હશે Boolean model. So you can divide into the two types. One is the fuzzy and one is the extended boolean. Okay, here we are dividing our classical model based on the you can say the mathematical types. Okay, which type na concept we will use in that particular model. So boolean we are using the set theory methods. Okay, so based on that we can divide the fuzzy and extended boolean. In the algebraic in vector we are using the algebraic type of the model. In the algebraic it's a generalized vector, let semantic vector, neural networks. Okay, so all are the different types of the you can say the vector based classical model. Okay, and in the probabilistic we will use the probabilistic methods. So in the probabilistic method it's a interface network and lift network. Okay, so there are two types of the network. So this is the types of the model. Okay, these are the types of the model. Okay, in the classical we have three types. One is the boolean, one is the vector, and one is the probabilistic. But main there are the two. One is the retrieval ad hoc filtering, and second is the retrieval based on the browsing. Okay, now browsing we can divide into the three parts. It's a flat, structure, and guided. Means the types of the browsing. And retrieval filtering there are two types. One is the classical model and one is the algebraic. In the classical model we have three types of the model: boolean, vector, and probabilistic. And algebraic we have two types: non-overlapping list and proximal nodes. And further you can divide your classical model into the three types: set theory, algebraic, and probabilistic. In the set theory we have two types of the model: fuzzy and extended. In the algebraic, generalized, semantic, and the neural networks. And the probabilistic, interface and belief type of the network. Okay, so this is the IR model. Okay, this is your IR model or retrieval model. Okay, retrieval model. And first of all we will start with a classical model. In the classical model your first model is your boolean model. Sometimes it's known as the traditional model. Okay, so in your exam it can be your boolean model or it can be your traditional model. Both are the same model. It is a very basic model. I am starting with a very basic model. Okay, in the basic or you can say in the boolean model we have a very simple model based on the set theory. Okay, because તમારું boolean model જે છે એ set theory base ઉપર છે. Okay, જે set ની જે theory આવતી means intersection, union. Okay, those type of the different theories in the set. Okay, so it's based on your set theory. And in that we are different types of the queries and docs specified as a boolean expression. Okay, whenever you are whenever you want to find any documents in your database, at that time you need to pass a query into the boolean format. Okay, તમારે boolean format ની અંદર જે છે એ query fire કરવાની થશે. And what is the definition of a particular Boolean model? It's WIJ, means weight of your documents. It's obviously either it can be 0 or 1 because it is the Boolean. કાં તો retrieve થશે કાં તો retrieve નહીં થાય. Okay, because this is the Boolean. Boolean ની અંદર કાં તો present હોય કાં તો absent હોય. તમે જે પણ find કરો છો. Okay, so there are the weighting WIJ. Okay, and the other KI means your index term, DJ means your document term, T means your total number of documents, K means your set of all the index term. Okay, WIJ is must be greater than or equals to the 0. It is related to your weight. Okay, it can either it can be the 0 or it can be the 1. Okay, and the vector of dj, it's a w of 1j, w of 2j, w tj. It's the weight vector associated with the dog dj. Okay, all the terms we will discuss with the example, so please don't worry. This is the simple, you can say, the formal definition for your boolean model. ઓકે, સો વેનએવર તમારી એક્ઝામની અંદર જે છે ગમે ત્યારે બુલિયન મોડલ જે છે એ ઓર ટ્રેડિશનલ મોડલ જે છે એ તમને પૂછાય, then you need to mention this definition. Okay, and you need to mention all the steps with example based on the mark. Okay, based on the mark. And your output is gi with a vector of dj. It's a different your you can say the documents list. Okay, different document list. Okay, and this is the simple similarity or the matching function. Okay, જો તમને ડોક્યુમેન્ટ મળશે તમારા વેક્ટરની અંદર, ઓકે, તમારા જે ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સ હશે એને વી વિલ સી એઝ અ વેક્ટર ઓફ ધી ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સ. ઓકે, જો વેક્ટરની અંદર તમને ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સ મળશે then it's 1, otherwise it's a 0 because it is the boolean model. ઓકે, સો આના સિવાયની કોઈ વેલ્યુ જે છે એ પોસિબલ નથી, આના સિવાયની કોઈ વેલ્યુ જે છે એ પોસિબલ નથી because it is the boolean model. Either it can be the 0 or 1. Please write down this slide in your notebook. It is very important, or if you want to take the screenshot you can. I'm giving you 3 minutes. Okay, this is the example. Okay, આ ટાઈપનું એક્ઝામ્પલ જે છે એ તમને એક્ઝામની અંદર જે છે આવી શકે છે. And this is the example for the boolean model to how to solve the, or how to find or how to retrieve the document from different documents. Okay, here we have a list of the documents. Okay, અહીંયા તમે જોઈ શકો છો we have a total 4 documents. In the first document, breakthrough drug for the schizophrenia. Okay, I mean it's a type of the drug. Okay, it's the type of the drug. In the next we have another document, and the third here we have a document list with a document with a heading. ઓકે, આ જે છે એ આપણી પાસે હેડિંગ છે ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સની અંદર. ઓકે, વેન એવર યુ આર પરફોર્મિંગ ધ ઇન્ડેક્સિંગ દેન વી આર વર્કિંગ વિથ ધ હેડિંગ of particular documents. Okay, so આપણી પાસે total 4 documents છે. Okay, so your first step, you just draw the term document indices matrix for the above documents. Okay, next you need to draw the inverted index representation. Okay, inverted index representation. And the next we need to fire the query, and based on the query kaya documents je che retrieve thai છે that we will see. But please write down this slide in your notebook, or if you want to write down in if you want to take the screenshot you can. Okay, because we will use those data further. Okay, I am sharing the same thing in a chat box. Okay, so it is very easy. Okay, first step you draw the term and the document incidence matrix. Okay, તમારે first જે છે incidence matrix draw કરવાનો છે. In the incidence matrix we have a term and the document number. Okay, જે રીતે આપણે ઇન્ડેક્સની અંદર જોઈ ગયા. Okay, so first of all you need to find all the terms. Okay, here we have a different types of the term. One is the approach, one is the breakthrough, drug, for, hopes, new, of, patient. Okay, and so on. And you here you can see your all the terms in ascending format. Okay, it's in the sorting format. Okay, so you need to perform the sorting operation on your terms. Okay, now how to find the numbers or how to find the values? Check your document 1. Document 1 જે છે એ ચેક કરો. document 1 ની અંદર જે છે એ approach છે ક્યાંય? No. Okay, so I am putting the 0 in the I'm just removing all the values so you can get the idea. Okay, so I'm putting the 0 value here. Okay, now check in the second document we have a approach. No. Okay, approach word જે છે તમારા second document ની અંદર હોવો જોઈએ. નથી? No. Okay, in your third document, yes, your second word is the approach. Okay, so I am putting the 1 means is the present in that particular document. Okay, term is present in D3, in document 3. Okay, same way find in the document 4 છે ક્યાંય નથી. Okay, so this is for all for the approach. Now find for the breakthrough. uh, છે document 1 ની અંદર? Yes, so I'm putting the 1 here. In document 2, no, so 0. In document 3, 0. In document 4, 0. Okay, so same way you need to make a incidence matrix for above all the documents. Okay, તમારે જે છે incidence matrix જે છે એ draw કરવાનો છે. I am giving you the 5 minutes. Okay, I'm giving you the 5 minutes. Please draw the incidence matrix. Okay, in the incidence matrix ની અંદર શું હશે? Your terms and your documents entry. Okay, your term and your document entry જે આપણે indexing ની અંદર perform કરતા હતા same. So I'm giving you the 5 minutes. It's 27. I will ask you about 12:32. Okay, please do it fast. You have any doubt or any problem, you can ask me right now. Okay, now it's okay. Hello, now am I clear? Okay. Okay, done. Hello, students. Done. Hello, students. Done. Hello. Am I audible or not? Hello. Students, am I audible or not? Hello. Hello. Is it done or not? Please give me the answer. Table થઈ ગયું કે નથી થયું? Or any problem? Any problem આવે છે ટેબલમાં? ટેબલ જનરેશન ની અંદર? બીકોઝ આના પછીનું એક્ઝામ્પલ તમારે જનરેટ કરવાનું છે. સો તમને અત્યારે જે છે એ ડાઉટ હશે then you cannot solve the next example. So નો ખબર પડી હોય you can directly say okay sir ફરીથી explain કરો. Okay, sure. Hardik. So you need to find the terms. Okay, so one is the breakthrough, one is the drug, for all those are known as the terms. Okay, એક જે છે terms એ repeat નો થવી જોઈએ. Okay, so બધી જે છે એ તમારા terms જે છે એ તમારા table ની અંદર રાઇટ ડાઉન કરી નાખવાની. ઓકે, ધેન તમારી પાસે જેટલા ડોક્યુમેન્ટ છે એ બધા ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સ તમે રાઇટ ડાઉન કરી નાખો ઇન ધીસ ફોર્મેટ. ઓકે, word or you can say the okay, so here I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10 words are there. Okay, so મેં અહીંયા 10 words નું જે છે એ લિસ્ટ કરી નાખ્યું and I have a total 4 documents. So I am writing down the 4 documents here, D1 D2 D3 and D4. Okay, now find. Okay, તમારો જે વર્ડ જે છે એ કયા ડોક્યુમેન્ટમાં છે? D1 માં છે. ચેક યોર D1 ડોક્યુમેન્ટ. નથી. ઓકે, D1 ડોક્યુમેન્ટ ની અંદર નથી. ઓકે, so I am putting the 0 here. Okay, 0 એની અંદર જે છે હું રાખી દઈશ. Okay, now check another document. It's your D2. D2 ની અંદર approach નથી. Okay, so I am putting 0 here. D3 ની અંદર છે? Yes. Okay, so here I am writing down the 1 here. Okay, and check in the D4. No, it's not available. So I am writing down the 0 here. Okay, am I clear? So same way તમારે you need to find the breakthrough. So breakthrough જે છે એ ફર્સ્ટ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ ની અંદર છે, 0 ની અંદર નથી, D3 ની અંદર નથી, D4 ની અંદર નથી. સેમ વે ડ્રગ જે છે એ D1 ની અંદર છે, D2 ની અંદર છે, D3 ની અંદર નથી, D4 ની અંદર નથી. ચેક યોર ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સ. ઓકે, તમે જે છે એ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ ચેક કરજો. ડાયરેક્ટલી જે છે અહીંયા ધ્યાન ન આપતા ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સ ની અંદર ચેક કરજો કે કઈ કઈ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સ ની અંદર જે છે એ તમારો ડ્રગ જે છે એ અવેલેબલ છે. ઓકે, same way find for the 4. So 4 is available in the document 1 0 and D3 and D4. Okay, yes, very nice. Okay, this is your first step. This is your incidence matrix. Okay, it must be in the sorting form. next step, based on your query, okay, based on your question, you need to draw the inverted index. Okay, in the inverted index, you just need to write down your documents. Okay, so in your approach જે છે એ કયા document ની અંદર available છે, you can easily use this uh, table. Okay, so table, it's available in the third index. Okay, breakthrough is available in the first index, drug is available on the first and second. Okay, so you can represent in this way. Okay, so this is the inverted index representation. Okay, this is the inverted index representation. Okay, either you can represent your index using the inverted index, or you can use the incidence matrix. Okay, but whenever you are implementing in a particular using any language, at that time you need to represent your index using the inverted approach. Okay, so this is the inverted approach. Now next, we need to fire the query, or we need to see કે આપણે જે query fire કરી છે, okay, એની અંદર જે છે એ કયા ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સ જે છે એ રિટ્રાઈવ થાય છે. ઓકે, કયા ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સ જે છે એ રિટ્રાઈવ થાય છે. Okay, now I am finding the vector d1. Okay, I am finding vector કે કયા વેક્ટર ની અંદર જે છે or કયા ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સ ની અંદર જે છે એ આપણે query જે છે એ અવેલેબલ છે, or words જે છે એ અવેલેબલ છે. Okay, if I am finding the drug name and the drug, okay, this is my query. Okay, schizophrenia, okay, name like this. Okay, so if I want to find the name and drug, okay, in my document, now check your document first. તમારું document, first document કયું છે? I am just putting all the documents again in the chat box, so you can easily manage the documents. Okay, yes, find in the documents, we have a total 4 vectors. For one vector is the, I'm talking about only first document. Okay, see your first document only. In the first document, for the breakthrough, it's your vector number position number 1, your drug is position number 2, 4 your position number 3, and your drug name is position number 4. Okay, so obviously we require those 2 words. Okay, your drug name and drug. Okay, so we do not require the breakthrough, so I am putting a 0. Okay, I'm putting a 0 respected to the breakthrough. We required a drug, so I'm putting a 1 here. Okay, same way I am putting a 0 because I do not require the 4. Okay, and I required your drug name, so I'm putting a 1 here. Okay, so this is related to the document 1. Okay, so same way I'm finding for the document 1, document 2 or vector d2. Okay, it is the vector d2, so I do not require mu, so I'm putting 0 here. I required your drug name, yes, 1. I required a drug, yes, 1. Okay, so this is the vector for d2. Okay, this is the vector for your document 2. Same way, find the vector for the document 3. Okay, so what is the vector for the d3? In the d3 we have a 1 2 3 4 5 6 terms are there. Okay, so the vector ni length હશે એ કેટલી હશે? 6 હશે. Okay, so I do not require the 0. I'm putting 0 with for the new. Do not require the approach, so 0, 4 એ નથી જોતું, 0 treatment એ નથી જોતું, 0 off એ નથી જોતું, 0. Yes, I need a drug name, so I'm putting the 1 there. Okay, so this is the vector for d3. Okay, document d3 માટે જે છે, this is the vector. I am finding the same way vector for the d4. So how to find the vector for the d4? 0 for the new, 0 for the hope, so for the 4. Okay, 1 for your drug name and 0 for the patients. Okay, so this is a vector for your d1, d2, d3 and d4. ઓકે, આ તમારા જે છે એ વેક્ટર થયા. નાવ તમને ક્વેરી ની અંદર શું કીધું છે, સી યોર ક્વેરી. ઇન ધી ક્વેરી જ્યાં તમારું ડ્રગ નું નેમ એન્ડ ડ્રગ આવે છે, એટલા જ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ જે છે એ શું થવા જોઈએ, રિટ્રેવ થવા જોઈએ. ઓકે, પ્લીઝ અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ યોર ક્વેરી. ક્વેરી શું કે છે કે જે વેક્ટર ની અંદર યોર ડ્રગ ની એન્ડ યોર ડ્રગ હોય એટલા જ જે છે એ વેક્ટર જે છે એ શું થવા જોઈએ, એટલા જ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ જે છે એ શું થવા જોઈએ, રિટ્રાઈવ થવા જોઈએ. નાવ સી વેક્ટર વાઇઝ વેક્ટર. યસ, વેરી ગુડ હાર્દિક. વેક્ટર વાઇઝ વેક્ટર, ફર્સ્ટ વેક્ટર ની અંદર જે છે we have a drug and we have a drug name. Okay, so one first document જે છે એ retrieve થશે. Here we have a end. Okay, so must be present both the must be present in your particular single vector. Okay, so or then the result is different. I am not talking about the or, currently I am talking about the end. Okay, so end એટલે must be your both the document must be present in a single vector. At that time we can consider in the retrieval document. Okay, so yes, document 1 ની અંદર જો બે વખત drug a આવે છે and your drug name also. So d1 is one document that retrieved. Okay, in the d2 we have also your drug name in the drug. Okay, so d2 જે છે retrieve થશે. In D3, check your D3. In the D3, we have your drug name. Drug name જે છે available છે, but drug available નથી. Okay, so D3 document જે છે retrieve નહીં થાય because here we have a end. Okay, here we have a end. So for that D3 document જે છે retrieve નહીં થાય. Same way D4 ની અંદર જે છે your drug name is available but drug word is not available. Okay, so obviously retrieve નહીં થાય. ઓકે, સો ઓનલી ડોક્યુમેન્ટ 1 એન્ડ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ 2 જે છે એ શું થશે, રિટ્રાઈવ થશે. ઓકે, ઓનલી ડોક્યુમેન્ટ 1 એન્ડ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ 2 જે છે એ રિટ્રાઈવ થશે. ઓકે, પ્લીઝ ફાઇન્ડ ધી retrieve document for this query, for the second query. ઓકે, સેકન્ડ ક્વેરી માટે જે છે એ મને કયું ડોક્યુમેન્ટ જે છે એ રિટ્રાઈવ થશે, પ્લીઝ ફાઇન્ડ કરીને કયો. ઓકે, આઈ વિલ આસ્ક એનીવન for the answer. Okay, so please calculate the document. Check Rusil again. I'm giving you the 5 minutes. No, Hardik, your answer is wrong. આવા ટાઈપની ક્વેરી હોય, first of all start with the bracket. Start with the bracket. I'm giving you the clue. Start with bracket. No, Prapti. Check your answer. Excellent, Devi. Devi's answer is correct. Okay, how to find the answer? First of all, find the drug or the approach. Okay, so I'm finding the for the D1. Okay, I'm starting with only the for this. Okay, હું જે છે આના જ માટે જે છે ફર્સ્ટ ઓફ ઓલ ફાઇન્ડ કરું છું. So is your vector value. તમારા વેક્ટરની વેલ્યુ શું થશે? ઇટ્સ ચેક કે પેલામાં જે છે એ ડ્રગ ક્યાં છે and approach ક્યાં છે. Okay, so it's 0 1 0 0. Okay, another vector it's 0 0 1. Okay, another vector is 0 0 0 0 0. Okay. Sorry, 0, 1. Yes, approach we have. Okay, so it's a 0 1 0 0 0 0. Okay, so this is the first sorry, the last the fourth document baki છે. Okay, so in the fourth document we have all the zeros. Okay, because નથી drag આવતું કે નથી approach આવતું. Okay, so this is the answer for the drag or the approach, or this is the vector for the drag or the approach. Okay, so here we have a or. So either it is one possibility કે drag and approach બે આવતું હોય, ખાલી drag આવતું હોય, ખાલી approach આવતું હોય. So કેટલા documents ની અંદર one છે, we can directly retrieve those documents in the first, second and a third. Okay, so the answer for the query, it's a D1, B2 and B3. Okay, I'm talking about the for the drag or the approach. Okay, I'm talking about for the drag and approach. The answer is D1, D2 and D3. હવે now check કે આગળ જે છે ઈ કયો સિમ્બોલ છે, નોટ. ઓકે, આગળ જે છે ઈ કયો સિમ્બોલ છે, નોટ. એટલે આના સિવાયના ડોક્યુમેન્ટ. ઓકે, so total we have a total 4 documents, D1, D2, D3 and D4. હવે આગળ તમે નોટ લગાવો છો એટલે કયું ડોક્યુમેન્ટ જે છે એ રિટ્રીવ થશે, D4. ઓકે, કયું ડોક્યુમેન્ટ જે છે એ રિટ્રીવ થશે for this equation, not drag or approach, because I do not require drag and approach in my retrieve documents. Okay, so D1, D2, D3 જે છે એ ડિસ્કાર્ડ થઈ જશે અને નોટ જે છે એનો આન્સર શું થશે, drag or D4 document. Okay, now we need to find the vector for the 4, or કયા ડોક્યુમેન્ટ ની અંદર જે છે એ 4 આવે છે. Okay, so check your documents list. First document ની અંદર 4 આવે છે, yes. Okay, so D1 ની અંદર 4 આવે છે, second document ની અંદર 4 આવે છે, no. Second ની અંદર document ની અંદર 4 નથી આવતું. Now check your document 3. Document 3 ની અંદર 4 આવે છે, yes. Fourth document ની અંદર 4 આવે છે, yes. Okay, so this is the vector for the, I'm just writing down the just very abstract step, but you need to mention all these steps. Okay, and what is the answer for this query? It's a document 4. Okay, what is the answer for the document? It's a D4. Okay, now we need to perform the ending operation. Okay, so બેની અંદર જે કોમન હશે ઈ જે છે તમારો આન્સર આવશે. So this is your answer is your document 4. Okay, so document 4 જે છે એ રિટ્રીવ થશે. document 4 જે કેવું છે એની અંદર જે છે ઈ એપ્રોચ છે, but 4 sorry 4 છે. Okay, but drag and approach નથી. Okay, so this is the answer of your query. Am I clear? કઈ રીતે જે છે એ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ 4 જે છે એ આન્સરમાં આવ્યું? Any doubt in this? Hello students, any doubt in this? Okay, this is please. ઓકે, આ તમારું જે છે એ નેક્સ્ટ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ છે, ઓલરેડી જે છે મેં તમને કન્વર્ટ કરીને જ આપ્યું છે. ઓકે, it's already converted into the table format. Okay, or in a matrix format, and here is your query, find the answer for the query. Okay, આ તમારી query છે, find the answer for the query. Okay, it is just a little bit tricky. Okay, and meanwhile I am taking your attendance. This is your query. આ query માટે જે છે એ મને કહો કે કયા ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સ જે છે એ રિટ્રીવ થશે. This is the another example for the Boolean expression. Okay, Hers, Hers, yes. Parth, Parth Ranitapa, Rutvik, Rutvik, Meet, Meet. Yes, Rutvik, you are present. Ayush, Reyes, Romil, Rusil, Neil, Ranjit, Karan, Akash, Kaushik, Yash, Ayushi, Kapti, Viraj. Yes, Ayushi, you are present. Viraj, Parth, Smith, Vivek, uh, Daisy, Jill, Dennis, Ayush, Dhaval, Diksha, Kadkan, Dia, Yash, Devi, Harshit, Yash, uh, okay, okay, Rutvik, Harshil, Rushik, Ankur, Ishan, Rajit, Rudra, Forum, Naitik, it's okay, Rutvik, Alap, Suraj, Hardik, and Parth.
Yes, sir, present.
Okay, okay, yes. Okay, what is the answer? Yes, check your answer again, Hers. This is the retrieved documents. Okay, this is the answer. It's retrieved documents. It's D7, D5, and D2. Okay, this is your answer. Yes, D7, D5, and D2. This is your answer. Just first of all, you need to how to solve this example. First of all, you need to solve those brackets. Okay, and then you can perform the different operations. Okay, ગમે ત્યારે તમને આવી complex queries આપી હોય, and first step you need to solve uh, the first of all brackets. Okay, and then you can solve your outside brackets. Okay, so this is the way to solve the query. Okay, now yes, okay, Ria. Okay, Ria. Okay. Now, what is the disadvantage of this model? Okay, what is the drawback of this model? Obviously, તમને જો notice કર્યું હશે, then we need to fire our query in this format, or you can say in the boolean format. Okay, so whenever તમે જ્યારે કોઈ પણ query તમે fire કરો, then you need to convert your query into the boolean format. And then yes, Smith, please write down the message after this some time. I'm just explaining what are the drawbacks of the uh, boolean. Okay, so the main drawback of the boolean, it's you need to fire the query in the boolean format. Okay, જો તમે notice properly કર્યું હશે, then you uh, see that okay, we need to convert our query into the boolean format. Then obviously this is not the uh, good for the users. Okay, આપણે જે છે એક્ઝેક્ટલી જો આવા ટાઈપનું કંઈ information retrieval model છે, then obviously we will not use this type of the model, because many times we also don't know okay what we want to find, okay, or what we are finding. So for that, this is the drawback of this binary model, sorry, boolean model. Okay, and whenever you are performing the boolean expression, it just translate your query into the boolean format, and it will give you the result either in the 0 or in the 1 form. Okay, means whenever you are performing the exact matching, or whenever you are finding any document, then it can be retrieve the document very few or too many documents. Okay, કાં તો તમને વધારે documents મળશે, કાં તો તમને very less documents મળશે. Okay, so this is the another advantage of the binary model. Okay, so for that we are using the another model. It's a vector based model that we will discuss in the next week. Okay, because I think tomorrow we have a revision session. Okay, so it's a doubt solving session. So if you have any doubt regarding in the mid-sem 1 syllabus, or any doubt in the particular topic, or if you want any revision in the particular topic, okay, in the mid-sem 1 syllabus, you can ask me in the next lecture. Okay, bye students, have a nice day. Okay, Vivek is present and Meek is also present, Ria is present.